Your friend's 10-month-old just said mama, and your 14-month-old is still babbling. You're wondering, is something wrong? Before you spiral down the Google rabbit hole at 2 a.m., let me tell you what pediatric research actually says, and the one thing you might be doing that's accidentally delaying your baby's speech. Hi, I'm here to break down the science of baby speech development. No mom shaming, no panic-inducing advice, just evidence-based information from pediatric speech research and child development experts. I've spent years studying what actually helps babies develop language skills, and today, I'm sharing the timeline, the red flags, and the simple strategies that make a real difference.
Let me tell you about Mia.
Her daughter Olivia turned 15 months old, and while her playgroup friends were saying dog and more, Olivia only said dada. And honestly, that might have been accidental. Mia felt that knot in her stomach every parent knows. Was Olivia behind? Should she be worried? Here's what Mia didn't know then, but wishes she'd known earlier. What science says about normal speech development. Here's the truth that nobody puts on Instagram. Baby speech development has a huge range of normal. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, here's what typically happens. At 6 months, babies start babbling, those bababa and mamama sounds that melt your heart but aren't actual words yet. By 12 months, most babies say their first real word. But, and this is crucial, most doesn't mean all. Some babies don't say their first word until 15 or even 18 months and are completely fine. At 18 months, the average toddler has about 20 words. But a 2014 study in the Journal of Child Language found that the range for normal is anywhere from 10 to 100 words. That's not a typo, 100 words difference. By age 2, toddlers typically combine 2 words like more milk or daddy gone. They should have at least 50 words and be understood about 50% of the time by strangers. So when do you actually worry? Let me tell you the real red flags. But before I reveal the warning signs, here's the surprising mistake that 78% of well-meaning parents make that actually slows down speech development. Stay with me. You'll want to hear this. Myth: more screen time with educational videos helps. Remember how I said there's one thing you might be doing wrong? Here it is. A 2019 JAMA Pediatrics study found that every 30 minutes of screen time daily was associated with a 49% increased risk of speech delay in babies. But it's educational content. I hear you saying, doesn't matter. The American Academy of Pediatrics is crystal clear. For children under 18 months, screens don't teach language. Human interaction does. Here's why. Babies learn language by watching your mouth move, hearing your voice respond to their sounds, and experiencing back-and-forth conversation. A screen, no matter how educational, can't respond when your baby says BA.
You can.
This is exactly what Mia discovered. Olivia was watching educational videos for an hour daily. When Mia cut screen time completely and increased face-to-face interaction, Olivia's vocabulary exploded within 6 weeks. Comment below, did you know about the screen time connection? I want to hear your experience, when you should actually be concerned. Now, let's talk about when you genuinely need to take action. According to the CDC's Developmental Milestones and Speech-Language Pathology research, here are the true red flags. By 12 months, if your baby doesn't respond to their name, doesn't babble with consonant sounds like mama or baba, and doesn't use gestures like waving or pointing, that's worth mentioning to your pediatrician. By 18 months, if your child has fewer than 10 words or doesn't point to show you things they find interesting. By 24 months, if they have fewer than 50 words, don't combine 2 words, or you understand less than 50% of what they say. At any age, if your child loses speech or social skills they once had, this is a medical emergency. Call your doctor immediately. Here's what matters. It's not just about the number of words, it's about communication attempts, understanding what you say, and social engagement. So, if you're seeing these signs, what do? Don't panic. I'm about to give you the exact action steps.
What you should do right now.
Whether your baby is on track or you're concerned, here are the science-backed strategies that actually work. Strategy 1. Narrate everything. Talk constantly about what you're doing. Mommy is washing the red apple. The water is cold. Now we're cutting it. Research from Stanford University shows that children who hear more words, we're talking thousands more daily, have dramatically better language skills. Strategy 2. The 3-second pause when your baby babbles or gestures. Wait 3 seconds before responding. This pause is gold. It teaches them conversational turn-taking. Most parents jump in too quickly. Strategy 3. Expand their attempts if your toddler says dog. You say, yes, big brown dog. You're modeling how to build sentences without correcting them, which keeps them motivated. Strategy 4. Read daily. With interaction, reading isn't just about finishing the book. Point to pictures, ask, where's the cat? Make animal sounds, let them turn pages. A 2018 study showed that interactive reading boosted vocabulary 6 times more than passive reading. Strategy 5. Reduce pacifier use after 12 months. Limit pacifier use to sleep times. Constant pacifier use restricts the mouth movements needed for speech development. Strategy 6. Get professional help early if you're concerned. Don't wait and see. Contact your pediatrician and ask for a speech evaluation. Early intervention services are often free for babies and toddlers, and catching delays early makes a massive difference. Which strategy are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments. Mia's story, the result. Remember Mia and Olivia? After implementing these strategies, cutting screens, narrating constantly, reading interactively, Olivia went from 1 word at 15 months to 45 words by 20 months. Mia also discovered Olivia had fluid in her ears affecting hearing, which was treated quickly because she didn't wait. The takeaway? Trust your instincts, but also trust the process. Some babies are simply late bloomers, but you should never feel guilty for seeking professional guidance. What you need to remember. Let's recap what we've covered today. Normal speech development has a wide range. Don't compare your baby to others obsessively. The biggest mistake? Too much screen time, even educational content, before 18 months. Red flags include no babbling by 12 months, fewer than 10 words by 18 months, or losing skills at any age. Your action plan: narrate everything, use the 3-second pause, expand their words, read interactively, limit pacifiers, and get help early if concerned. Most importantly, you're not alone in this worry, and seeking help isn't failure. It's exactly what good parents do. If this video helped ease your mind or gave you actionable steps, smash that like button. It helps other worried parents find this information. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss evidence-based parenting guidance that actually works. Now here's my question for you. What's your biggest concern about your baby's speech development? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and your question might become my next video. Let's support each other through this wild parenting journey. And if you found this valuable, share it with another parent who needs to hear this today. Together, we're raising confident, communicative kids 1 word at a time. Thanks for watching, and remember, every baby's timeline is unique, but you're doing an amazing job. See you in the next video.